Well, good morning. Today we got a 2018, but actually it will work from anywhere from 13 to 18 Toyota Rav4. This is a 10.4-inch screen. I just open it up. It does Apple CarPlay, Mirror Link, Android Autos, and it does come with navigation, backup camera. Actually with this model, I'm not gonna use this factory one. I'm gonna bypass the factory backup camera, making it work. And it does got GPS and it's microphone right there, so you can get a better sound quality when you talk to someone, instead of them asking, hey, you put me on Bluetooth. No, actually with this one, it kind of help you out without them knowing that you put on Bluetooth or not. But so here we go. I'm gonna go to the car and pull the old OEM factory radio out. The way this factory looks, and for this part to look, I'm sure it's just mainly clipped. There's no screw, so we're gonna have to keep this part right there, the vent, and then most likely I'm gonna have to pop that off. Looks like somebody tried to do something over here, pop that out. See, there's a big scuff mark right there, but sometimes you can use your hand, just pull it out like right there. But the best way to do it is to use some sort of soft door remover tool. Now in order to do that, you will have to find a spot right there, like this spot right there. It's probably your best spot right there, and push it out. Push it downward like this, and then you're gonna come up here and just don't pull it all the way out more than an inch, about that much. If you do, you can break this one if something got stuck or jammed. So I use one hand. See, just go easy on it, and then now you'll be able to take a plier and pry this part out, this, and then that out. Did I say the plier? I meant the flatheads. You put it like that, and you just kind of, flatheads better on this part because you can't really see it. But I'm gonna use that one hand to pry it out like this. See how that come out? One coming out right there. So we're gonna have to take this part out and put it in here. So, but I'm gonna take the other side out too. So like that. Remember, I'm using only one hand right there. Now in this part, you're gonna have to take everything out. You're gonna have to take that 10mm out. There's one 10mm, and then there's another 10mm right there, take that part out. And then I think that's it. You don't have to take this piece out, this heater control out. You just pull it out after you get this 10mm. So I'm gonna get my 10mm socket. So now I'm taking the 10mm. This is pretty loose. Someone must have took that out before. Same as the other side right here. Just make sure it's not gonna fall down. It's hard to find. Right there, coming out. So now I'm trying to use my hand and shake this, see if I need to take anything else out. Oh, I think there's probably is a screw in the back. I'm gonna check it. Well, I found out there is a screw in the back, so you wanna use a flathead if you have to. Just pry this out, same as that one. Pry it out like that. It will just come straight out. Even though there's a clip look like that, like it's not gonna come off, it will come out. So there's another 10mm right there. I try not to usually I will not try to get that out because it's got an airbag that you might have to deal with, the airbag light. So don't take that out. Take this 10mm out and it should be coming straight out. Now guys, most of my video I just go straight to it. Some of this car I never done them before, and some car I've done before, but I haven't really, sometimes I don't remember. I mean, honestly, that's why I post some of this in YouTube, because I can go back and look what I've done and how I did it, I kind of know exactly what to do later after I watch a video, my own video or something. But yes, I usually go back to my own video and check out what how I forgot, because I forgot. And guys, if you are an installer, professional installer, if you see anything that I've done wrong, let me know. Maybe I can learn some from you guys too. So here we got that out. Pretty tight still. Something is holding. Oh, okay, it's gonna be a little bit tight right there, so you're gonna have to pry that out. I can't do it by one hand, so I'm gonna have to hold on to the camera, pause the camera. So what I did, I hold one hand this way right here, and then this way right here, and I kind of shake it around a little bit and pull it out about 2 inches. And like so, a bunch of plug in the back. This is for the speaker plug, and this is for the power of the radio. So push this down right there and pull each one of them out. All of them should be about the same. And these are the 6 plug that you don't have to take out. You got that gray, the brown one, white, 2 white one, and then brown and 2 white one. That I am not exactly sure what it's connected to. I know it's connected to right there, but I'm not sure what that is. It's probably some sort of that's got a antenna. It's probably some sort of I guess I don't know what it is. But now I will start doing my microphone right there. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna pull this out. Just put your finger, your forefinger right here, and your thumb right there, and kind of move it a little bit, and then it should come out like that, and just pull it down. And then hide the wire right in there, and then put the mic right there. Now this thing got this clip, look like a hair clip or something like that. I don't like to put it right there, because let's say something happen, like the airbag pop. You don't want this to smack in your eye and blind you. I mean, you rather let the airbag do its work, and this thing, it won't hurt you. It's just something soft. But I would not use this. Well, I was able to hide the wire right there, and then I ran it. I'm gonna run it right that, because I got enough wire right there, maybe about 6 inch. So I'm gonna go from there, and then I push through there, and then I come back behind the steering wheel right there, behind the cluster, and then go right there. So what I did, I ran it right there and go in there, stick my finger right there, and stick another right side finger. As you probably can see right there, I got a couple cut right there because of this. Are pretty sharp right there, so be careful right here. Don't do it like me. Run up there and then run the wire up on top this one right there, and then you should have about 8 inches. So that's fine. I mean, I don't know why they make it so small like that, or short. Ring, I'm putting GPS over here. That's a sticker right there. I'm gonna stick it on here like that. I ran it right there, and then I pop this off by pushing this in, both side in, and then pull it out. And then I can take the whole thing out by push this out, but I didn't feel like it. So I'm gonna put it right that, go in like that, and sneak it in, and then run it over there to the radio. Voila. The wire, I got about 18 inches out, so I don't need it much like that, but put it all back in. Customer wants me to use the factory camera right there. I'm gonna have to bypass it. Now, in order to bypass this backup camera, you're gonna need like a jack, an RCA jack. You wanna cut it about 12 inches. Once you cut the wire already, you're gonna take a blade and kind of strip that out right there, so you can get to the 2 wire that's in there. You need a positive and negative, and I'll show you how to figure out which one's positive side and negative side. Now, after you strip that, you want to cut that out, cut the outside plastic out, rubber, and then I'm gonna show you how to do this part. You will need a continuity, a fluke, or any tester, any voltmeter that's got that part right there, the arrow sign like this. It's called continuity. So what you want to do, you want to put one side on this part right there, like so, and then you want to put one side on that part. I don't know which one you want to do. You either put this one or this one. So let's see if it beep. If it beep, see, this is a positive side. That's a male side. That's positive. If it that beep, that means that color gray one is positive. Yep, I heard it. Oops. See, that's positive. So the gray one is positive, and then this one's negative. Usually this is bare wire on some of the jack. All the jack are different colors, so do not think this is all of this are the same. And this is installed by wiring RCA jack. So that gray one is positive. So now you want to put that gray to this white. The gray is positive to this white of pin, pin 12 is the white, and then pin 24 is red. Red is negative and white is positive. So positive would go with this gray right here, and then this clear one would go to the red because it's negative. That's for the jacks. Now I got the gray one to the white. I stripped the white one and then tape them about 2 inches from this side, one end to another. You don't want to just tape one brown, it can move. That's what I'm talking about, from one end to another right there. So that's the red one. Now if you don't have a camera to worry about, you just plug everything the same way as I did. Just one for the power, one for the speakers, power speakers, and the I think this is 36 pin. I'm not sure exactly, but I know it's more than 30. And then this black plug right here, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it related to the radio. And then you got this wire right there with the blue, that would be antenna. I'm gonna hook it up and see what happens for a second. I'm gonna test this out. Okay, I just found out something. This wire, this black wire right here, it's the same as this one right there. That's a USB, but this is the guy, the customer's got a USB out here. So I'm gonna try to use this part right there and plug it, see if it work. If not, I'm gonna take this old one out. This came like that, so I'm gonna take okay, most of the time I would plug all of these in so the customer will have it later on in the future. This is for like a subwoofer, video output, input, and for amplifier hooked up. This part is hooked up to the mic, and then this is the backup camera that I was talking about. So the wire that from here, it's gonna be hooked up to this yellow wire right there. It's gonna hook up to that one, and then this backup right there. I'm gonna figure out which one of these send a signal to reverse signal to this camera. So I have to figure that out from here and see what's going on. Now I gotta remove all of these and that to go to the reverse light. I don't have to run the wire to the back, so I'm gonna pull that out with my hand and just pop it out. Now there's a 10mm right there, grab that out. And then there's a Phillips right there. You want to take all that out because I want to reach to this and pull this whole thing out. Well, I lied. I just basically right here, you want to just pop this piece out. It's all clipped. So you want to come to this wire right there, this red wire right there. That should be a reverse wire. I'm going to test it with the fuse. Just making sure that's the right wire, that thick wire right here under the red on top of the white, that one right there, that thick one on top of the white, yeah, on top of the white. So that is the right wire when I put on reverse. Now you got to start this car though. A lot of cars you don't have to start it to check out the reverse, but that is the. My camera is getting hot. Shut that car off. Oh, shut it off. I ran the green wire. You can use any wire you want, it's up to you. I have stripped this black tape out a little bit so I can strip this red wire and then tap to this one right there, the green to the red. I didn't mention to you, you're gonna need to take this Phillip out. I mean, right here, and then you're gonna push this piece in like that, and then pull it down, both of them. And now I'm gonna go up here, run this green wire. It's gonna go to the pink wire of the radio, because it's a back, meaning it's backup camera. I'm gonna tap to this one. I'm gonna end up tapping this wire to one of these wires also. I had to do some testing, so I'm gonna unplug everything and test. Plug the green wire to the reverse of that car right there, for the not the car, the screen, the Tesla screen. And the camera's not on. It does show a black screen, which means it does get power to the screen, but it's not coming on. So guys, this is why I do spend a lot of time on this. I mean, my video probably about 15-20 minutes, but sometimes I spend 2 or 3 hours trying to figure this thing out. I mean, I did go to YouTube looking for someone who do the same thing and figure that out, but no one seemed to kind of figure this thing out. So I'm thinking this blue wire is the wire to turn on the camera. So I'm gonna put the factory back. I'm gonna do some testing. I won't be able to show you, but I'm gonna test it to see if that's receive 12 volt when I put on reverse. Now, if this thing receive a 12 volt, which means this is go to the camera, and the black wire, I'm pretty sure it's a negative side of the power. So I'm gonna plug this thing back. I'm use a voltmeter and test this thing out, see if that's the right one. If it's the right one, I'll show you the rest of the install. And then guys, if you watching my channel, if you can help me out, subscribe, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll totally appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna plug all this radio back, and so now it's coming on. But if I unplug this, there would be no power. But if I test this, that's not gonna work. Now, no, if I unplug this, there's no video. But if I unplug this, there's no video also. So hold on, if I unplug this first, I'm gonna unplug it. See, nothing. So this part right here has got some sort of reverse to that camera, the power to the camera. And then I did test this blue wire, there's no power. So I'm gonna test this blue wire over here, see if that's got a power or not. That blue wire right there, one of them's gotta do something. It could be this white wire, I'm not sure. I'm gonna test that part right there. Coming to the point that I'm testing this green wire right there, right next to the yellow. This green right there, that's got power when I put on reverse. So I think, see, so I'm thinking that that green wire will send a signal to the camera. So I'm gonna try to power that up from the reverse and see if that will work. And then if I cut it, I know this wire is not gonna come on no more. So I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna send a signal to that part. So right now I tied the green wire, which is the reverse wire from that pink. I'm gonna run it to this green right there, or that green, and I'm gonna put it on reverse after the radio's on. And staying on for a second. I tape everything, just making sure that it's not touching anything while I'm doing this. So wait till it come on. Now put on reverse. Nope, nothing still. So I'm missing a ground or something. Okay, I got it figured out in a way, but it's not okay. Reverse wire you can get from this I think I'm not sure, I think 36 pin. If you look at this way, you can get the reverse. You don't have to do a reverse wire where the fuse box is at, where the fuse is at, underneath the fuse. So you want to hook up this reverse right there, right next to the yellow. It's the green. It's a green color right next to the yellow. I'm not exactly what sure pin that is. I'm gonna zoom it. Let me see if I can zoom that. Well, I can't see, I'm blind, but I tested too. That is the reverse. The green is the reverse, so you hook that reverse wire to the reverse of the radio, which is the pink right there. It's a backup camera. And then you will also need this line AXCSD-6V. It's converted 12 volt to 6 volt. So you want to hook up the black to the ground, and you want to hook up the blue and white to that reverse, which is with the pink wire right there, and with this green wire you tapped it together. And then you got the blue and red. You want to hook it up to this little black wire right there. If you look this way, the black wire is right next to the white. See that little black wire right there? Right next to the positive of the RCA jack. But for some reason, when I put on reverse, the screen is blurry. Watch, I'm not sure what it is yet. Start that real quick. See the screen? It's blurry. You can see the car and everything, but it's blurry. I'm gonna check the RCA jack, see my RCA jack is good or not. That's sound more. So with too much much problem like that, so what I did a bypass. So I'm gonna test it like this. I'm just gonna hook up an aftermarket camera. I'm gonna use all this wire as a bypass, so I don't have to run all the wire back over here. So here we go. It's gonna be fun. Yep, I spent a good 2 hours trying to figure this thing out. I figured out, but it doesn't work. It's blurry, and I don't know why, and probably a background or something. But at least I'm not gonna spend another 2 hours on this one, because it's not worth it. Go back over here. I removed this by taking a flathead and peel it out like so. There's two clip right there. If you want to look at it, it's look like that. Take a flathead and clip it out, so you can be able to grab this piece and pull it. First you want to pull this part out a little bit first. It's better with two hands, so one hand's okay, but it's better with two hands. Just pull it out easy, shake it a little bit and pull it. I'm gonna pull the rest of them out, and then we're just gonna go to the camera part. That way we don't have to have any issue, any problem. Here's a camera part right here. I can see that right there because of those colors that I remember. So I remove all of that out. I'm gonna try to, whoops, used to that. So I'm gonna take this part out. I'm gonna put the camera back here. I'm gonna run the wire through there, through that part right there. You guys can skip this about I'm not sure how long it would be, but I'm gonna test this wire right there. Now this is how you do an aftermarket without running the wire back all the way over here. So I'm gonna put the black to the red, which is the negative side of the RCA jack part, and then the white to the positive. So I'm gonna go to the back. I'm gonna do a continuity. So now I know this is for the camera right here. So I'm gonna unplug that part right there. I don't care about this one. I'm gonna unplug for his camera. Leave the factory camera in there. Remember, this is a 6 volt. It's a little bit complicated. So once I found that wire, I'm gonna tap it to that. I'll cut it. There should be a beep when I hit the right wire. So we'll see. Nope. 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 I think that should be it. That's weird. No, probably wonder why it's not working. Huh. No beeping noise. Okay, well, it's gotta be one of the wire here to work for it to work. So hold on. So the red wire is the one right there. Okay, that's red. That should be the negative of the So that red and white right there, so that's a negative, and then this white should be positive once I move that to the positive. Let me see if that's the right one. Yep, this white one is the positive side of the jack. So I'm gonna run the jack a certain way, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna start doing the front first. So I know this blue wire is a negative, which is this side, if you recall it. And then I got the gray one would be positive. I'm gonna hook it up to the white one. So this one will tap into the radio right here for the reverse camera. Now I'm gonna tap this black wire, which is 12 volt before. It's not a ground, it's a 12 volt. So I'm gonna go check it out in the back. I'm gonna do the same thing. I put the negative side right there to the red, because that's what I hooked it up to. I'm gonna use the red wire right there from the flukes or the voltmeter. I'm gonna put on the black over here. That should be the power part. I mean, see how's it beep? You hear that beep? So that one is positive. So I'm gonna tap this wire right there to our power. I'll show you on that one, but at the same time, I'm gonna hook up this black wire right there. I'm gonna run a wire, a tap, because this is basically disconnected right now without any power. There's no power right now. So I'm gonna use this black wire as so here's what I'm gonna have to do. You see this part right there, this red wire, this got a red and black. So the red, I'm gonna do right now. This one I either cut this one. Actually, I am gonna cut it, and I'll show you. I'm gonna make a hole right there. Start making a hole about, if you look in the back over here, I'm gonna do it right there, right in the middle. And seeing back, middle's not so good. My hand is up there so I can tell where it's at. I'm gonna do it right here. See, if you look at it right there. That way it's not gonna interfere out here. That way I can see it and grab the wire. Well, as you can see the hole right there. I'm gonna run. I ran the wire. Here's a backup camera. So I'm gonna push it in there and then go to the other side and pull the wire out. Open it up. Make sure I have enough wire. Make sure it's not too tight. So I got the wire out here, about right there. So now I'm gonna plug this power right there. I'm gonna hook that up first. So here, this is what I'm talking about, the plug that came with the backup camera. Any camera will look about the same right here. So I'm gonna plug that in. And then now you got the red and black. You want a red, go to this black, and then the other one, the red will go to the black, and then the black will go to this orange looking, or this is going to be a ground. That's what it is. My battery is dying. I'm not gonna cut this wire. You can cut it, but you don't have to. You cut it, you got to find out which one's positive, which one's negative. But I just used the one I used earlier, my test one. So this gray one is positive. So the positive will go to the white one right there, and then the negative will go to the red one right next to it. That's all you need to do, and then the rest of them should work. Like I was saying earlier, my battery's dying. I got only 20% left, so I got all this hooked up right this. White and red is the video, which is for the RCA jack. So white to the gray one right there, and then red to the clear one, which is negative. And then for the power part, red power, this is for the red wire that say power. Power will go to the black, which is weird, but it is. And then the black wire for the ground from the camera is go to the orange, which is ground. And then I'm gonna walk back over here. I'm gonna I know it's working, but one thing that I didn't show you, explain to you, is this green wire. Okay, this green wire on this whatever, I think it's like 30 pin or something like that. It's right next to the yellow. okay, next to the yellow and black on the bottom of the yellow. So that green one, you need to hook it up to your reverse camera. If you're doing this part, this model right there, it's a backup camera, and then it should work right there. Because oh, I didn't do this part yet, so hold on. So this part right there, the black wire that I said power, you want to put it with the reverse. You want to tap it with the reverse, and then you will need to hook up the blue wire on the bottom of it right there, actually teal, not blue, to the ground. Tap it to the ground that from the radio right there. So this black one, I'm gonna tap it with the reverse. So when there's a reverse signal from the backup camera, I mean from the lights, it's turned the amp on. I mean it turned the camera on. So like I said, 10% left. And now plug that wire from here to the backup camera input, and then let's turn it on, because like I said, I am in the hurry. This thing is dying, the phone, so it's gonna take forever to charge him. So now I got it on. I'm gonna start the car, give it a second, put on reverse. Oh man, what is going on? You see, that's the same thing. Must have a weak ground. Even bypassing like this, got to still it's still not working right. I'm gonna run a jack and see if this jack input or something is wrong with the jack. I'm gonna run a factory an aftermarket jacks and see if it's working okay. Now this is a jack that came with the reverse camera. I'm hook that jack up right there. Instead of hooking over here, I'm gonna take it out here and plug in this reverse camera right here. Whoops. Okay, I'm back with the camera. So if I hook up the boss camera, it's not working. You can see that's a picture right there. You see the camera moving. So if I hook this up, it's not working. I tried 2 camera, it's the same thing. I don't know why. I wonder why, and I don't have this time. I mean, I spent literally a good 4 hours, and I'm not making enough. So I'm gonna use this camera instead. It's working okay. I can see myself right there. If you look at it, see the screen moving. So that's it. So all along it was just the camera. After I'm done right here, I'm gonna tape everything up and put everything back and put to our video. Now we're gonna take that part out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a flat head and push this out. Ooh, that thing look like it's in there, like melted in there. So we pry that out and then push. Let me see which one we have to do. Yeah, most likely is this piece right there. We have to take that upside down, and this too right there. We're gonna see, but all this clip right there, take that out and put over here like so. That clip. I did plug the plug for the aux and USB plug in the back of the radio. There's the 4-pin plug. You can plug right there and it works. You don't have to plug this one right there. So the customer can go right there, and I just plug my phone in, and actually this is my phone. So and then if you wanna go, there's a couple settings that you can play with. Let me see. Okay, home setting, phone beyond, such and such, video setting, apps. Click on apps, and you can mirror your phone by going up here to Z-Link. Basically what it link the phone between this phone and that phone, so I can watch a video. So in order to Z-Link, I did click Z-Link. What happened? Smart thing, I'm not sure what that is, but let me get back right there. there's a setting that you can mirror this phone together. I'm not sure how it all works yet. This is a little bit brand new setting to me. Going back here again. You can also go and hit Wi-Fi right here, so connect to your phone. I'm not gonna do that. There's a lot of settings that you have to play with right here. It's learning right here for steering wheel learning. I have to do that later, and it's on my other website. I'm gonna put that in there.